Hey, what's up everyone? Since the poll had such a positive reception, I thought it'd only be fair to follow through and tell you guys what I believe Mao Mao and Tanya's abilities would look like in Jujutsu Kaisen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here we go. I'll start with Mao Mao, both because he's the main character and because he's a very simple and easy case. I'll give it to you straight, he'd have Toji Fushigiro's Heavenly Restriction. I know that's a bold yet straightforward stance to take, but allow me to justify it. For those who don't know, Toji Fushigiro's Heavenly Restriction gives him absolutely no cursed energy, the source of the power system in their world, in exchange for an absurdly powerful physical body, where all his natural features are enhanced. I'll quickly go over each aspect of his enhanced body that has been depicted in the show and the manga so far, and show that Mao Mao matches them beat for beat. Absurd strength? Check. Absurd speed? Check. Enhanced durability? Check. Enhanced healing? Check. Enhanced senses?
Something's off.
Check. Looked down upon by their clan for being born as something that's perceived as inferior? Check. Even weirder stuff oddly matches up, like being able to store weird, indigestible objects in their stomach, and them both utilizing special katanas as one of the most notable weapons in their arsenal. It's a rather fitting answer as well, both character-wise and ability-wise. Geraldine, in this case, would be a cursed tool with the ability to radiate light attacks based on how much cursed energy has been absorbed, with it passively absorbing cursed energy from cursed spirits that have been killed. I mainly say this so that the weapon could be seen as basically worthless at first, but surpass all expectations as Mao Mao continues to use it, which is fitting for the character. Well, now for Tanya Keys. I had to work a little harder for her abilities, but I created an entire curse technique specifically for her. I'll go over a brief overview of it here, but if you'd like to hear it in more detail, please check out the description below. Let's get into the technique itself. Curse technique. Root-bound archive. Passive. Storage space. This technique comes with a passive storage space. The storage exists within a set of thin vine-like branches around the user's body. Think of the technique as treating the user as a sort of tree. The burden of carrying the stored objects is significantly reduced, equating to about 1/100th of the object's volume filled with dry leaves. Naturally, the user's cursed energy reinforcement plays a role in the ability to carry this burden. The technique allows the user to spawn in leaves which are connected to the storage space. The user can use these leaves to store objects within the storage space. While in the storage space, the objects become coated in the user's cursed energy and can be swapped out for a leaf at any time. The leaves can also store cursed techniques that mimic matter and, people, as long as the user's cursed energy can overpower that of the target. The user can also use the leaves to bring themselves into the storage space, as long as there's at least one other leaf present somewhere in the world at that time, allowing for what's essentially teleportation between them. However, the leaves can also act as punch cards to save the data, dimensions and physics, of any object they come into contact with. This allows for the leaves to recreate an illusionary duplicate of whatever the data has stored. They will look and act as whatever they have stored the information of, but these replicas will disintegrate upon contact with any notable force. Now for the final part most of you have probably been waiting for, Tanya's domain expansion would be Autumn's Unsealed Treasury. This domain expansion pulls the user into a field of endless, truly infinite leaves littered across the ground, as well as raining down from several trees. This allows for the user to freely warp around the battlefield, as well as spawn in objects anywhere within the domain. The domain's sure hit, however, is the leaf's ability to pull the target into the storage, foregoing the requirement of physical contact as long as it can overpower the opponent's defensive reinforcement. A relatively useless sure hit against a stronger opponent, but the domain's environment is its real advantage. Well, now that everything's covered, I guess I'll leave it there, huh? I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's a little different from my usual content, and that's because I want to start diversifying my videos a bit so things don't get stale. Regardless, if you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.